Hey, Alex.
Hey, Daniel, what's going on?
Hey, good to see you again.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. So what are you making this morning?
Beef gaucho.
All right. Sounds good.
Let's go. We're making the family size beef gaucho. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on back here. We're going to start off over here.
The gaucho empanada, what's in it?
The gaucho, it's got the ground beef, the onions, and then all the spices. It's got some comino, some paprika, red chili, pepper. In Argentina, that is the traditional. Anywhere you go, you're going to find this one.
How did your family get started with this?
My mom started back in 1971. She was making these empanadas at home for friends, and they said, hey, you need to put a business. You need to start up, and these are the best empanadas we've ever had.
Was this in Argentina?
No, here in Houston. It was in Houston. Yeah, my mom's a pastry chef, but you know, she does everything. She enjoys cooking. We enjoy eating.
Yeah, I enjoy eating.
Okay, let's go put this on the fire over here. All right, so we're gonna get that to go up a little bit there. Let me put the spices together. I do it the way my mom showed me. Oregano. The crushed red pepper, about that much. Some comino, some ground comino. Chili powder. A little bit of the chili powder. That's what gives it that nice little dark color. And a little bit of paprika. And then one more ingredient. I got that back here. We got it. And we want to break it all up. I don't want big chunks of meat in there, you know. I got to add that onion. Once they cook down, they just completely dissolve in there, and that's what gives it all that flavor.
Did y'all start off with a bigger variety of empanadas, or did it grow to that?
At first, it was just a few, you know, more the traditional one, like the beef gaucho and the chicken, you know, the spinach. And someone came up and told us, hey, I want one with avocado and mushrooms. Oh yeah? Yeah, and can you put some cheese? Yeah. There was the Argentine hippie who came up there and said, I want one with some onions, some salami, and raisins. And he's on the menu. He was an Argentinian hippie. It's called the Hippie Argentino. Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, I think the gaucho is still one of my favorites. So where in Argentina did you grow up?
We're from Mendoza.
Mendoza?
The wine country. Now, in different parts of Argentina, you can have different ones. In some parts of Argentina, they put raisins in this one. And then there's some parts where they like to sprinkle a little powdered sugar on top of the empanada. But, you know, and some are a lot drier. Now, you when you had this one, you know that it's kind of drippy.
Great.
You got the
I like it. It's funny because I always, when I leave and I go to look at I always look at my shirt because I got this automatic catcher, you know, and it always catches me right there.
But no, that's what it's. This is what it's known for. You know, you've got the juice and it's just dripping, and you're just like, oh.
Man, and they're so hot. Like when I notice like sometimes when you bring them out to the table, you'll bring some and then you'll bring some of the other ones because they're like right out of, you know, right as soon as they're done. And that's the thing is I love that because like, you know, when my mother used to cook, she would everything was always so hot. You know, it wasn't.
I think that's the way it should be served. Yeah, it should be served hot and then let you know. You feel the temperature you're safe with, let it cool down or start eating right away.
So notice you had this older sign up here. What is it?
That's the original sign from the Westheimer location back 73 to 85.
And was on one of the original?
On Westheimer, yeah, Westheimer, it was on Lower Westheimer in Houston. And my parents had it in their garage after we closed it down. They put it away and I went up to him and I said, one day I need the sign, I'm opening up again.
When you say opening up, what did you mean by opening up?
Well, back in '85, it was on Good Friday in 1985 that we had a small little fire in the kitchen, and we just decided to go ahead and close. I don't know, it was just too much to try to reopen the place up again and everything, too much cost. So we everybody did their own thing, you know, the family, everybody got married, everybody went their own ways. But I decided in '04, I wanted to start over again. I wanted to continue with the tradition. And so we'll put the sign up in here, and that's the sign. Wow. It used to have some neon, but, you know, I don't know. I guess, you know, age took its toll on the neon.
So now y'all have this location and another location?
My sister has a location in Houston.
Okay.
She's got one.
You're Katy.
And I'm Katy, yeah.
Oh, wow. Is there a big rivalry between y'all?
Well, you know.
Brothers and sisters?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, but this one is much better. Don't tell her that.
It's awesome.
Yeah. All right, I think we're almost there. I think we're ready for the onion. So we'll start putting some onion in there now.
You got enough there?
Oh, I got enough.
You're putting all that in there?
Well, no, not all at one time. I'm gonna put a little bit of time. Yeah, it takes a little while. It takes a little while. We got to cook it down. Say that everything good is worth waiting for, right?
That's right. You know, you can obviously tell that what you're doing you love to do.
Well, I've always thought about, you know, I mean, if you want to do something right, you have to enjoy it. You know, you have to really want to do it, and you have to enjoy what you're doing. And it's a lot of work, but you know what? I enjoy it. And making these empanadas, I mean, it's unbelievable, unbelievable. Let's get some more onion in there.
You know, I like y'all have a chicken one too. That chicken.
The chicken Diablo?
Yeah.
The one with the tomatoes
Diablo.
and the onions and the bell peppers?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's the other traditional one.
I think that's one of my wife's favorites.
Yeah, and then there's another one that's a real popular traditional, the spinach one with the cheese and the garlic and the lemon. So
it's hard because when I come, sometimes my eyes are bigger than my stomach, you know, which is hard to believe, but you know, I end up getting more than I can even eat.
Hey, just take them home, warm them up a little later on for a midnight snack, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, you know, you have three of them, 4. Yeah,
Seriously, I eat about 6 of them every time I sit down. Yeah, about 6 of them, and then I'm also eyeballing my wife's or my son's.
Yeah, see, and are you done? Are you done yet?
Yeah. And then I look back up the menu, decide if, okay, am I fixing to leave here with enough? You know.
Yeah.
So you cook all those onions all the way down, huh?
Yeah,
you
have,
keep adding more and more.
Yeah, because well, you know, if I had a bigger pot, I could do it all at once. But this is, you know, you just little by little, and then you have to keep stirring to make sure that they cook evenly. That's what I want to do. I want to get them all cooked evenly.
Man, it smells good.
Yeah, then here we go. You ready?
Special spices, huh?
You ready? It smells good then. Watch now. Here we go. Everything goes into here. I think the one you're going to smell the most right now is the cumin, the comino. And then you get a little bit of the paprika smell, the little smokiness from that.
Do you have a lot of people that are like regulars that come in, you know, a few times a week, or?
They're so regular that as soon as I see them walk in the door, I'm already preparing their order. Seriously. I mean, I have some people, and then, you know, I have the ones that'll come in and they'll say, I want 2 beef gaucho, and if I have to tell them, right now I don't have any, it won't be ready for a couple of hours because I ran out for some reason, you know? They're like, okay, I'll be back in a couple of hours. Yeah. You know, I've got the spicy one, the Tia Maria with the brisket. There's some people that have, you know, since I opened up over here, that have been coming here, and they won't switch to another one. They won't switch to another one, and if I tell them I'm sorry, I don't have it, they'll say, I'll come back tomorrow.
Picking food places and places to eat, it's almost like every time it's a gamble. Then once you find something you like, you're taking a gamble again, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to decide if I'm gonna really, because I know I like this, you know, do I really want to take the chance?
Well, and some people just won't try something, you know, they're hooked on that one, and they don't want to, I guess they're afraid that they'll get hooked on another,
Man,
and
that
then it just
smells,
won't be the same. Can you
smells
smell
good,
it?
man.
Can you smell it?
Just those spices are just coming out, like I can feel it in
see that?
in the back of my throat. Those are like 0 fat, 0 calorie empanadas, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, the thing that gets me is the outside's never greasy.
Exactly.
It never has that greasy taste.
Yeah, and that's
when you bite into it and you get like on the gaucho, when you bite into it, man, it's like, it's hot, it's there. I mean, it's just an instant flavor.
It's just a thin 6-inch circle. That's all it is, and that's the dough. I mean, it's so smooth. I mean, that's the secret to the dough. And then once it's all cooled down, you put a little bit of the gaucho in there, a little bit of the egg, and then the green olive.
Yeah, little green olives are like treasures when you.
I mean, you're biting into it, and you run into a piece of egg, you run into a piece of olive, and then we just twist it by hand. And there's your beef gaucho.
Oh wow. Yeah. I noticed you don't skimp on the filling either.
No, you know,
They're
you got to put the right amount. You can't. I mean, if you put too little, it just doesn't taste quite right. If you put too much, then it blows up and it doesn't work either. You know. So I just put this. We put one on top of the other so that they don't float up, and then they just go in.
What's your favorite? What's your personal favorite out of everything?
Out of all the empanadas?
Yeah.
The gaucho.
The gaucho.
The gaucho. Sometimes I like to just put a lot of egg in there, you know, just for fun, or a lot of olives, you know, because it's just that the saltiness from the olives like that, or when you run into the yolk of the egg, which is real dry like that. We're ready. Ready to try one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Wow. So this is the...
That's the chimichurri.
Chimichurri.
Yeah.
What's in it?
Red wine vinegar, garlic, basil, parsley, some canola oil. And it's just, I mean, you can either put some on the empanada, dip the crust in it, or you can just swig it down like that and follow it with the empanada.
It's funny because I just took a smell of it and I can already, like just by the smell, I can already taste it. I'm just like, man, that tastes so good. You know how you can sometimes before you even eat something, you know what that's going to taste like.
You know exactly what that's going to be, yeah.
I noticed you use the little spoons.
Yeah.
Start from this end.
Let's start from this end here. Where the little,
Oh, okay.
Because see, this is like real sealed here. This one's got a little way for the juice to get away.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
It's dripping already.
Man, that's so good.
Look, there's all the spices. Look at them. They're all there. You know, there's some places in Argentina when you're eating these outside, they tell you that you need to eat them, if you don't mind, you know, just with your legs open. No? You? Yeah. I'll show you why. Because you're supposed to sit there and go like this. Because it drips.
Oh, wow.
You don't, so they sit out there like this and they... Unbelievable.
See, that's the thing. I think even if I opened my legs, though, that stomach would still catch it. The onions, they're cooked down. I mean, it's so filled with onions and the egg and the olive, but the onions are so cooked down. They don't have any harsh taste at all anymore. They're just,
it's like
almost like a caramel.
You don't know they're there, but they're there.
I know our cameramen are probably getting real hungry now. Come on, guys. Come on in.
Don't be afraid.
Well, I really appreciate you letting us come by. You know, I knew that this was one of the top places, or the top place for empanadas. And having it here in Katy, Texas, I mean, it's just great, man.
Well, I'm glad.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
If you're home, whenever you want to come back here and... In fact, you already know how to make them now, so I can put you to work.
Oh, no. I think I'd eat all your profits.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good.